In this video, I'll explain how you can get these resources for free. There are two types of grinding/farming you can do in Star Rail. The first one is focused on getting character XP, and you can do this by farming the map daily. What I mean by this is clearing the monsters that respawn daily in Hertis Space Station, Relic 6, and Xianxiu Luofu. Clearing each wave of monsters will give you around 200 to 300 character XP for each character, 200 credits, and some materials. Personally, I have not had any use for the materials because I have enough of them, but the part that I find the most appealing is the character XP. You see, in a day, you can get around 35,000 character XP distributed across the 4 characters you use on your team to farm. You can also get around 25,000 credits from doing this. Currently, I have around 8 characters that are at level 60 something, and what I do to farm the map daily is by using 2 of those characters, one being a damage dealer and 2 other low-level characters, for example, characters at level 25 that I want to build in the future. The level 25 characters are just there to tag along for the character XP, but they are prone to dying. When they die mid-combat, they still receive the full XP, but if you enter another battle when they are dead, they won't be getting any XP. Because of that, you want to focus on their survivability, and usually what I do is just slap them with some gears from the other high-level characters that I've already leveled up to these low-level characters. When you farm daily, you want to start from Hertis Space Station to Relic 6 and then finally Xianxiu Luofu, because from my observation, the wave of monsters give around the same amount of XP, but the monsters at Xianxiu Luofu are more difficult to clear because they can resurrect. When you farm this way, in a month you can get around 4 million character XP, which is equivalent to 196 purple books. For context, 196 purple books can level a character from level 1 to level 73. This way you're saving your Trailblaze power so that you can farm relics or trace materials. You also get 700,000 credits in a month, but personally I have not run out of credits yet, so I'm not sure how useful that would be. And for your information, it takes me around 80 minutes a day to farm the whole map. That was the first method of getting free resources, focusing more on character XP. The second way of getting free resources is by farming the simulated universe. Now, in the second method, it's more focused on getting Relic XP. Because different from the monsters on the map, the monsters in simulated universe don't drop anything. You have to fight the 2 elite enemies and only the final boss to get the drops. So in one simulated universe run, in my case, on Simulated Universe 6 Difficulty 2, you get around this amount of resources per run. If you're farming a lower level or a higher level Simulated Universe, the drops you get will be different. In 1 week, you can only get these drops 100 times, and that equals to 33 Simulated Universe runs, and the total amount of resources are around the following. Note that the numbers I showed previously are the approximate amount of resources you would get if you cleared the simulated universe until the final boss. This is because the final boss makes up like 50% of the drops that you get, and if you waste the chances to get drops on elite enemies, naturally you'll get lower amount of drops. So my suggestion is to just use your best team to clear the simulated universe, to do it as fast as you can. For your reference, I take around 18 to 19 minutes to clear 1 run. When you farm the simulated universe consistently for a month, you get around a total of almost 2,000 Lost Light Dust and 1 million credits. For me, what is really important is the Lost Light Dust because I need the Relic XP to upgrade my relics to plus 15 to see what substats I roll. To give you context, this amount of Relic XP is enough to upgrade 2 5-star relics to plus 15 and 1 5-star relic to +13. If I were to farm the Relic XP by sacrificing all the relic drops that I get from using trail-based power, it would need me around 1,160 trail-based power to get that. Now we also get 1 million credits, but as mentioned, I don't really have a need for them, so I don't know how useful it would be. So to give you a summary, by farming these two ways consistently, you can get around these amount of drops in a month. So I'll just show you the numbers and you can have a look. Obviously, you don't have to do this every day, but I find it quite a chill and relaxing activity, and I do it when I have the time. So far, I think that it really does help me to level up characters using, the resources that I get from farming using these two methods. Also, a huge shout out to this Discord channel. I will be linking them in the description below, where I get the data on how many drops you get from using trail-based power. About the calculation on the daily, weekly, and monthly rewards you get from farming using these two methods, I have also shared them in a publicly shared Google Sheets. You can also find them in the description below. Hope this video helps, and I would really appreciate it if you could give me some feedback on what I can do to improve the videos and what other future videos you would like to see.